Alright, hey there, how we doing, Veve and Ecomi community? This is OhmDawg coming at you with another Ohmi price action update today. I'm going to go ahead and get into the comic book that we have dropping on Tuesday, and then as well jumping into price today. And that's pretty much all we have, so without further ado, I'm going to throw up the disclaimer, and I'll see everybody on the other side. This is not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Trading with money involves risk. I'm not responsible for any decisions you make based off this information. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Veve Twitter real quick. We have the FA of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost from the Uncanny X-Men number 129. So very cool and interesting. We're seeing a lot of X-Men stuff coming out, so that could be a hint at something from Marvel. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the charts now, waste no time. So currently looking, we're on the daily right now, and what quite a movement we've had in the past day, basically since the last price action update. And as you can see, I've deleted our areas of interest that we've had in the past, and just want to go ahead and remark this real quick and just show kind of what's happened since the last video. So jumping into the hour real quick, we could see how price reacted out of our first area of interest, and then the second area of interest that we had right below it, which was right here. And we can very well see last video from right in this price action right here, right around this bullish push right here, we were basically saying if price were to push out of here, then we would, evidently push out of here with solid candle closures. I did say kind of right here, but at least I'd say minimally, I would rather say like right here strongly, because that's more of a solid push up. This was more of a lower time frame push up into this area to fill imbalance right in here, and then ultimately push down 2.0048. And we did get a little reaction out of here, and basically what we were saying here is if price were to print down into here yesterday as well, then it would print up and out, and it did evidently, but then it hit that solid wall of an order that we had, which is this marked area, and then traded down to its I guess what is this, it's a low since, what is that, August, I think. Yeah, so August 9th, we haven't hit this price level. And so now, kind of what are we looking for at this moment? So currently, I do want to look at this on the higher time frames first. The monthly candlestick is obviously really flopped since the past few videos. But we were talking about last video, we do want to see in terms of the bears, if price were to close below this low within this monthly candlestick, then we could very well see some bearish momentum coming through. But on the shorter time frames, obviously with Immutable X on the horizon, but that's more fundamental news, and that's probably kind of why we're seeing this. But moving down to the weekly, we did have a solid bearish close right down in this area of interest that we had previously marked, so that's kind of interesting to see as well. And we're currently looking to see on the higher time frames how price is going to trade basically, how price is basically going to trade into here now if we were to move down there. So from our current area of interest, if price were to trade it down from here, price would evidently slip down into this candle right here within the time. But if we don't, and we start to get a retracement back to the upside, we do want to look for that, because this is a solid imbalance that the market has created. So looking into like the lower time frames, I think there was one candle that I did have in mind that I saw. Okay, so this candle right here, and this is around 0.0068. So if we were to see a retracement to about right there, in between now and the next price action update video, if we started to see some bulls coming back into play, we'd very well want to see how price trades up into here. We would very well want to see how price trades up into here and see how price reacts, because That's kind of initially what we were looking for out of here as well, if price were to trade up and out of here. But this is also where the Disney news happened and pumped price right here, right up into this 1 minute candle. If you want to take a look at that on the smaller time frames, let me go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff though, because this is a lot of lines to look at, so I'm sorry about that, but it's important data for sure. So that's basically what we'd be looking for if we were to get some bullish momentum within the next few days, and if price were to, you know, kind of start to trade down from our current area of interest within the next few days, we'd want to see how it plays into here, which would obviously be down into, you know, some shorter time frame price data. We'd look for any imbalances essentially, or any orders like this that could potentially be, you know, whale orders, where price is initially bought up before it pushes up, before price pushes up, kind of like here, price pushes up, but the result of that pushing up was this sell order right here. So that's kind of why I'm marking that off currently. And given the market being very volatile right now, we could see price slip down into here, and so that's basically what I'm looking for. And going ahead and jumping over to the Ohmi Ethereum trading pair real quick. If you've been watching the videos for the past few videos, you could have at least seen that we have broken that low that we were talking about as well over here, and had a, you know, a decent solid candle closure to that downside as well. So that'll be very interesting to see. I do want to see currently on this chart, I think on at least on the daily time frame, how price trades into, what is that, point, let's just say 1078, 1085 area. So if price were to trade down into that, we'd want to see how it reacts. Would it react up and out, or would it blow through it? Oops. Would it go through it? So that's basically all I'm looking for right now. We're just looking for these solid movements, and we also are wanting to let price play out and let it do its thing. Don't make any, you know, impulsive decisions emotionally, you know. So definitely keeping an eye on this whole area as a whole on the bigger time frames as well, and then also keeping in mind we do have the monthly candle closing very soon. So without further ado, everybody, this is OhmDawg coming at you with another Ohmi price action update. I appreciate you all stopping by, and I will catch you all in the next Veve price action update dropping tomorrow. OhmDawg out. Peace.